You are in the middle of nowhere. No one knows where you are. And it's gonna stay that way.
Ha! Infidels! You're late.
I started with Cyrus a few years back on the stoning of Soraya M. We got to know each other really well and became friends. He brings up this script, the Infidel. I'm a big admirer of his work, how he writes, very, very truthful. I was actually one of the smaller parts, and I said, why'd you come to me for the small part? I want the big one. I became very close to this character because I thought, I don't see people taking a stand for their faith, and that happens in the film.
When people know you've got Jim Caviezel and Jim is committed, because Jim takes his roles and what he chooses to do very seriously and very thoughtfully, other people step up and, want to be part of that. And this scene where he's on television in the Middle East, he's being broadcast to 45 countries out of Cairo. He's there for a conference. And where he speaks up, that's all Jim, because in the script it was much softer than that. And Jim said to me, wait a second, this guy's gonna go through all of this stuff. He's gonna, he's gotta stand up and he's gotta say it. And I thought to myself, oh, this is the perfect guy to play this part because he gets the part.
It's gone viral in the Middle East.
That you're preaching to Muslims.
Well, I was invited. Don't blame me, mate.
Who's there?
Dad! Can you hear me?
I looked at my character. I looked at a guy named Bob Levinson, who was a man who was there and got taken by them, and was pictures of him in Tehran, and eventually died in prison, captivity through U.S. Intel. Why isn't that in the news? I watched 21 Christians in Libya on the beach slaughtered by ISIS. And these people knew they were going to die, and they absolutely would not reject Jesus Christ. They knew, and they put their faith in Jesus above their own lives. That's where I'm at. That's my book. I know that's what brought me to come to this industry.
Was this based on a true story? Stoning was based on a true story.
Stoning was based on a true story. Infidel is inspired by a number of different true stories. Like he mentioned Bob Levinson, that's one of them. There's Michael White, there's a Chinese American graduate student, Zhu Wang, a guy named Robin Shahini, all of them held in prison in Iran for various charges. And, proselytizing, trying to spread Christianity, is a standard charge for which they'll round up people, including Iranian Christians. Persecution is rampant there. We filmed it in the Middle East. It was the same country where we shot the stoning of Soraya M. I like to go to those countries and to those parts of the world where the story is set. I think it adds so much to everyone.
Oh, yeah.
And in this movie, in Infidel, especially when, he's kidnapped and taken to Lebanon, and, when he's looking out his window because he's looking for an avenue out, he's looking for an escape, and you realize, oh, he's deep in it. Well, you have to see it. You have to experience it. You have to feel it with him and through his character.
The story you've told here is a very real story. It isn't what we do, it's what God calls us to do.
Absolutely. When our Lord came to me and asked me to become an actor, I did not believe that I could do it, okay? But he believed in me, and if he believes in me, I believe in myself because he believes in me. That's different. We cannot ride to victory on the back of fake moral platitudes. We have to be bold as Christians and speak the truth now. I look at the culture and what it needs. What's the remedy? What's the poison out there? And then I look for the right type of redemption that is going to get people, to change. I think that when people come out of this film, they're going to feel like a ride that's going to hit their heart. That's what I enjoy doing,
I came here to plead for his life.
It is clear you are an American spy.
I didn't come here to watch you die.
We're not afraid to die. That's why we're gonna win.
I'm not afraid either.